everybody, my name is Time Century of the Bronie Brothers, and welcome back to Danganronpa. 1-2 Reload, aka Goodbye Despair, Danganronpa 2. Or was it the other way around? But we're not here to discuss that. We're here to solve the murder of Mahiru. You know, Fuyuhiko is acting really strange. I think it's time we get to the bottom of this. So let's continue. Yes. Let's get to work. All rise.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Yeah, listen.
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Oh.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring
the real
Hiyoko
killer?
into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Like what?
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
Wow.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
Actually,
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Oh.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
So what do we do now? I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? So if you were prepared for the perfect product for you, you will dive into your own brain, logically discern the mystery answer for several questions. It's called Logic Drive. Another one? What's this one do? An image is in your brain. The task to reach the goal, the final destination of cinema. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R button. Press L to brake and L1 to jump. There will be various obstacles to encounter. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump in the wall. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions, of course. The answers split into two different paths. The the right answer, I think, is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend you make good use of that break. That's my cleansing. Okay, I have to memorize these. He's right, so it might be an important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach. Think. If I focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. So what is this logic drive? Guess we're about to find out. Logic drive. Whoa! Okay, break. Woohoo! It's like Mario Kart. Yes, I played it before. Okay. Okay, question 1. Let's go with before. Whoa! Whoopee! Question 2. Bring it on. Let's go with after this time. Whoopee! Whoopee! Woohoo! This is so much fun! Okay. Okay. Beach house. That's when it all happened. Right? Yeah! Yahoo! Yes! That was fun! Let's do it again.
It's all coming together!
I want to do that again!
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
Really?
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Sign language?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Well, yeah, she's angry.
There should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
Huh? You wouldn't do that, would you, Kane? Okay, we're doing this again. Not here. Definitely not there. Or outside. The only place is the closet. Hey, wasn't this empty? I knew that was a clue. Oh, why didn't anyone say it was? Here!
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
But wasn't she in the closet?
Closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where a killer was going to hide inside the closet. Where? There's nowhere to... Wait, I think I know where she could hide. Right here. Right here! Yes!
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? Two surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place.
Yeah, they didn't think that through.
Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kinda like, in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Thank you.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Huh? How is that how is that similar to not getting punched?
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, how is that
possible? That's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Okay, that will be 1 then Hiyoko. 2 who Kazuchi, but we just arrived. So, in other words, that would make it 4. Who's the 3rd? I'm swamped.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent!
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Here we go again. Now then, I shall explain in your final feature in the non-stop debate. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. Oh, I know this one! Not able to agree. Well, that's disappointing. Okay. Shower room. Oh, we're only getting one bullet.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
You clarified that.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet!
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay,
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
I think I know what it
Maybe
is.
they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Actually, it is
No, that's
possible.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Drinks from the refrigerator. There was a bunch of them in the can. I knew that was a clue. Why wasn't that even added in as a truth bullet? It wasn't added. What's the point?
I see!
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Yeah.
I've seen through it.
Huh? Oh man, you too. Come on.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Please don't cut
Why?
me with your sword.
Try
You know
to
that,
remember the
bamboo.
refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Okay. Trash can. Yes, trash can, trash can, trash can.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Dang it.
It's true there were drinks in the beach. However, try think one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Dang it.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try think one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Go, 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 go. Yes.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words. There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
Yeah.
And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner!
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now I think of it. If they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles... If they did, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Huh?
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Yeah. I think so. Actually, I don't think so. I know so. Think about it. Who was the first person we saw soaked in wet? Before we found Mahiru's dead.
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
The killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered on them. That killer, Mahiru's killer, is... Eeny, meeny, miny... Pico Yama!
You're the only one! Peko. Is it you?
Hey! What are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer!
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Is that true?
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
But there's only two ways.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Yeah, let's recap. It's just a coincidence I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. Yeah. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Yeah. Didn't you say that last episode?
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Fuyuhiko.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Seriously. Hey, first you don't care who the killer was, but now you're concerned it was Pico? That it isn't Pico? That we're suspecting Pico? First, when we suspect someone, then you don't care. But now that we're suspecting Pico, well, you're concerned. Man, he really does love her.
We might have an answer.
Yeah. The window.
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route is the window, right? Of course it was. Small window.
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
Let's spit it out.
well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
What if Peko is the killer, she might have had an accomplice, and then, but she killed him, but someone helped her lure the two out, and then they left. The first is the Fuyuhiko, and then it was, sorry, I'm kind of getting concerned with him and Pico. But then again, I could be wrong. But it's a theory that he might be the one to lure him out. And besides, wasn't it he who wrote the letter of revenge? Saying, I know what you did, and I'm gonna get you for it? Didn't he say something like that? I know I don't have the tools to pull up a recap, but it's possible that he might have written those forged letters. Moving on. I think he was an accomplice, and Pico was the killer.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
No.
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside!
No, that would be littering.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
He's got a point.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window!
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Yeah.
I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Good point.
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Huh?
No! Please don't be violent!
I think I know what to use. She used her sword, didn't she? Now I know why Fuyuhiko was covering for her. Dang it, too slow. How hard is it to get an A around here? Why are there so many M's? Keep the A alive. Keep the A alive. No! Terrible at this game. How hard is it to... Oh, I did get it. I did get an A. How'd that happen? Dang it! Well, congratulations. This is my first time. Huh? Seriously? Why was I voted?
This is our end?
I want to retry.
We will never give up!
Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Let's try that again. This time, I'm focusing on the letters. Okay. Okay. What the? Okay, that's better.
Heko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Is this true?
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Heko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Huh, so that's why it's built that way.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia? Ninjas only exist in Japan.
Yeah.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for a panic. Are we fighting her? Negative time. Uh-oh. Okay, R button. R1 button. Okay. Okay, I'll only activate this and only if it gets too intense.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Oh, we're fighting
You're
now.
saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Yeah.
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Okay.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fine.
Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
Are you sure? Checkmate!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that.
So, what do you have
Simply
to say,
put,
Pico?
only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Now you just disappear.
You just back off!
Is it true? You
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
Then let's do the pump.
You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Eh?
Huh?
Wait, you're
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
What's going on? Why is she admitting her guilt? That's not like people. Well, except Mondo. He admitted his guilt when we were about to ask him to show his Eve pad.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Yeah, what's about it?
Motive?
Yeah.
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Eh? Justice?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
What are you saying?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What?
What are you saying?
What's going on?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun, and the enduring moon, the protective father, and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
This is getting
If justice
scary.
ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze, and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
Be what?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the heart of malevolent evil.
Are you?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice.
Say what? You're the super high school level serial killer? Well, other than Genocide Show, you're super high school level serial killer too? Seriously? What's going on here?
Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Wow. That's
What are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's with the toes at the end?
What's this? Chill!
Pecco finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
Good thing I don't have a record.
But... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your breast. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Crazily scary. Let's just get to the comic and get this over with.
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Hey.
Matakoma, are you sleeping again?
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer. Hey.
Hate the rock.
Hey.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
And scary!
Pecco, Is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Okay, Cease now.
I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's end it. Come on, pull up the comic.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Yeah, it's fine by me, because this is getting scary enough as it is. Okay, stock one. Okay. Okay. Right here? Yes. Okay, sprinting away is out of the question. Okay. Huh?
What?
Okay, we got that. Yeah, it was actually right. Okay, one. Okay, these are clear. Alright, last stop. What do we got?
Here's everything that happened in this case.
What?
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hiyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m.
A half an hour early.
By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window, while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
AKA Sparkling Justice.
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
Language,
There's
kid.
no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
We have to bake it.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Onokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Wait, he has something...
I'm awake!
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote!
Shouldn't we get our
Who will
results
be
first?
chosen as the blackened?
What's going on?
Will you make the right choice
and
or
why
the
is-
dreadfully wrong one?
Why are we skipping the
Such
the vote?
heart-pounding excitement!
Why are we skipping the... Why are we skipping the results? And what about... Oh, Sonia, she had something to say. Hey, what if we get it wrong? Huh. She was the killer. Who knew? Guess it. Well, forget it. Alright.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Huh? That's new. Hey, that's new!
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yeah.
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
What are you talking about?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Huh?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Petco, right?
Distinct difference?
No.
You know, Sonia described Sparkling Justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
Did I miss something? An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I read it in a magazine in the library. There only been one person, a journalist, who had interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. Native? Oh, nationality. Huh. Who knew? I was gonna go with special ability, but what am I gonna do?
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
So what if
she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
seriously, you couldn't read English and now you can read English? Make up your mind, bro. Seriously. Also, what if Peko was traveling all over the world?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Seriously? It took place in Mexico?
Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
Oh, that would make sense. So... Seriously, you thought Genocide Joe and Sparkling Justice were born in the same country in Tokyo? Really?
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Huh?
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary.
What are you talking about?
Even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
What?
My duty has already been finished.
Seriously? Can you even if you are Sparkling Justice, you refuse to reveal it to us? Seriously? Huh. Guess you could use it as a cover to prove that you're not Sparkling Justice, or you've been framed. And what do you mean your duty has been finished? I thought there was more evil out there.
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
You got it. Wait.
Looks like she's back to normal?
What are you talking about?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
What's going on here?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was!
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool?
What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Like a puppeteer?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
Wait, so you're just a weapon, and if you're just a servant... Okay, let me get this. If Pekka was just a servant, who's the master? And if she's the puppet, who's the puppeteer?
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Pekko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
You're talking about the body announcement.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Wait a minute. If this is what I think it is, then all that suspicion I had, it hasn't gone to waste. Someone was there. The third person to discover the body. Okay. Other than the killer, there was a second person. And actually it was the third person. Actually, alright. If it doesn't count for the killer, then it means that Hiyoko, Kazuchi, and the third person, and that was with the killer, made it a total of 3 for the body discovery announcement. And I think I know who it is.
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body.
Apparently not at the same time.
And in this particular case, the killer, Pekko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
Yeah, but that wouldn't make any sense because being an accomplice means you don't get any credit. And you'll just die anyway. So, who orchestrated this? And I already know. I'm just kidding with you guys. I think I know who it is.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Huh?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Wait. So you're not the killer?
That person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Wait, I think I know. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Eeny, meeny, miny. Yo!
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
Start talking.
Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
If it is even, here's some proof.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Yeah, there's some
photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos. with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
Start talking.
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
And it only happens once. What's that envelope you done? Oh yeah, right. I've forgotten all about that.
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right? But he already voted!
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
Aw, man, I should have known. The votes were rigged. The voting was rigged. And once again, Monokuma cheats. So if we voted, we would have all gotten the wrong answer. But if... Man, I hate this game.
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
So the killer's master is...
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
Ah!
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
What? I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem.
Dang it. Oh,
Peko's
so
allegation holds
glad
up.
to kill him.
That means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
Man, we're all gonna die!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Oh. I can't look. Oh. My points. Another B. Best second try. Yeah, why not?
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Fine. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay. I was just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no way to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko was the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, it's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
Well...
If I'm human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist in this world to be tools. People such as myself only exist to be tools.
Hey.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Yep, you're in love with her. Childhood friends?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I'm nothing but a tool.
Then they gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. So, it's like Death Note. You're the Death Note, and he's Light Yagami. Whatever he writes down or tells you, you kill. That's a twist. That's very twisty.
What?
Robbie, you say? It means she's a hitman, arranged by my clan to do who work directly under my order. Seriously? That means you created the second and super high school level serial killer.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Wait, did you have a sword when you were a baby? That's just messed up.
That is...
But that is... You are wrong. You're not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together? Huh?
Huh?
Nothing! I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. So the hope fragment you told me I gained from you was based on a lie? I'm offended. Our professional relationship does not exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we've arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. So you do love her? I mean, you do love him? My young master loves relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him and by his household. Is that true?
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I'm told, I'm nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is not only natural for me to act as his tool. So that means he's your creator. He created in Sparkling Justice. Yeah, this is a big plot twist. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you. It was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it!
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does that mean? Why can't I remember? Brainwash? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with Mahiru. That's why you wanted to talk to her.
So,
Yeah, I sent her the photo. Because I wanted to make sure she responded. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something like about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you don't want to talk about it there, it'll be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
Sounds pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can't cancel my beach plans for you. I think... No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow. No, it wasn't.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
hey,
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Heck! An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here,
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right? But you did! You killed Sato, remember? Have we lost track of that? For those who don't want to believe me, he watched episode 3 of Danganronpa 3, a Despair arc. Go do it. Go do it now. Just turn off this video and just go watch it.
And so
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as a murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death was the same way my sister was killed, just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister. But you did!
That is...
So that's why you killed Mahiru with the bat? But still, I believed her up till the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that monster...
Hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl. You shouldn't have killed Sato.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody had the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is wrong.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out of the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru.
Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
What?
Are you saying that you killed old because you were ordered to? I don't think so. A tool is not defined by its will, but it's by its actions. So when he wanted to grab the bat, it was already gone because you had it. I don't get this at all.
Of course!
Of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed!
Okay, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of the serial killer story. Wait, so you're not Sparkling Justice?
It cannot be!
So, you insisted that you were Sparkling Justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right, you guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong!
Hold on, don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
It shouldn't be decided, or it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monica?
This is troubling!
I admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the killer. Yeah, that also makes her the accomplice. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
So, for Peko, Fukawa himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you are trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great!
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway. But what if she is actually telling the truth? So stop talking.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of for asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Higo, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko for your own free will? Yeah, he didn't order you to kill Mahiru right away. And besides, I didn't see a clip that had him say, Pico, I'll deal with this pest.
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Come on, and start talking. Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Pico, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko? You mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by the affection when it's my time to kill. Yeah, I actually remember that. That was during the first episode of Chapter 2. And when I first stepped foot in the diner. You're still saying that. Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone in here if it guarantees my survival. You didn't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell him the truth. Young master, you were the only one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you still lose Pico, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Pico and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will you be? Your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young master, I am finished.
You... What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?!
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have wanted to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Uh-oh!
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad!
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Nah, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There is no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fukawa discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? And if it was an act of deception, then Peiko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the class trial like that. But, too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peiko, the tool with the heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did it all that to provide me a chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master!
You have a kind heart, despite being a gangster. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. Wait, is she actually smiling? We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool wouldn't understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted
you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. That'll do. Monokuma, why don't you start already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Don't tell me. Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool Iko Pikoyama, who used to stand beside you. I'd like you to remember that. That's it. Wow, you do love him. How many times do I have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
jeez.
Why don't you get on with it all yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's this time for the super high school level swordswoman, Pikoyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I
never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you.
Wow, you
Only
love her
you.
back.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Echo. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master? Young Master!
Aww. This might be the saddest punishment I ever seen. Piko has been found guilty. Time for punishment. What do we got this time? Huh? Why is he in the punishment? Huh? One woman army. Wow, look at her go! And he's actually using a Yo Katana. Hey, what are you doing, you fool? Get out of there! Whoa, wait! Ooh, right in the eye. Again. Hey, look out behind you! Look out! Yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this episode here. So, like you said, we did translation for. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!